Hello, are you interested in making a pair of earrings like this? Well, here is the tutorial to make them. Here are the supplies, or at least most of the supplies you'll need for this tutorial. So here I'm mixing the clay colors, and we're making a Shaggy ink cap, and here's me getting part of the cap together. And they're just really unique looking, so I thought this would be something fun. I don't know how easy it is. Like, I feel like after you've watched the tutorial, maybe it'll be easier, because I was just making this, and this was my first time making it. And I don't know why I thought, wow, I should make a tutorial on something I've never made. But yeah. So here I was using the clay glue, which wasn't on the list of materials you needed. And like, I also use the clay glue for mixing like colors where I need dripping, which they make actual liquid clay, and I should have used liquid clay, but I don't have any right now, so that's why I end up using that for the drippiness on here. And to make the colors, I used the clay glue, and then I used some of the soft pastels and just mixed those together. And as you can see, I started to make some of the drips, and there I'm making the texture on the cap, which was a little difficult for me because, like, I don't know, like I said, this was my first time making this, and I also did not realize how much liquid clay I would have needed. But as I said before, I didn't have liquid clay, so I used up a lot of my liquid glue for this, so I'm definitely gonna have to buy some more of that. But a lot of this tutorial is just me trying to get the drips on here good, because I really wanted it to be drippy like the actual mushroom, which they look so unique. And I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they're very cool. And I've also added some of the coloring to the top of the mushroom with just the paintbrush and some of the soft pastels. Here I got upset with the stem, and that's when I'm really out of this. Like, so much of this is out of frame and I didn't even realize it. But I ended up using something completely different for, like, I don't know what those things called, like eye pins or whatever. I used those, and that's how I stuck the stems on. And I messed up on these mushrooms because I thought, like, usually if I mess up on clay when it's baked, I can use like acetone or rubbing alcohol to fix my mess ups, but I don't know why, but today that didn't work. I don't know, maybe it was the clay glue to why it didn't work, but yeah. But here I'm still just adding more drips because I really wanted the drips to like really stand out, and if I ever make this again, it's definitely going to be better. But here, this is them straight out of the oven, and I'm adding white paint to like the stems and the top of the mushrooms, and like, I am so bad at this. Like, the next time I record a tutorial, I promise that this will be so much better. This was my first time, and I was just trying to get this done because this is also an art reveal, so that's why the video is just so bad. And I like filmed part of this in slow motion, so that's why it seems so choppy right here. I did not realize I had filmed it in slow motion. I thought it was in time lapse, but it wasn't, so sorry about that. It's just so bad. But yeah, it was just a lot of painting, a lot of painting to cover up all the mess ups, to where I usually would have been able to fix with just cleaning up with acetone or nail polish remover, but like I said, tonight it just would not work. And then here, all of it's dried, and I added gloss, which is something else I forgot to record, which I use polyacrylic, I think. Yeah, polyacrylic. And it just made the black drips more glossy because the mushrooms are glossy where the drips are. And this is just me adding the hardware to the earrings, the mushrooms. I had at first done them to where they were just straight connected to the earring, but then I decided that I wanted to add a chain so they dangled, because I felt like when they were put up to an ear, it's just they were too close to the ear and you kind of lost the detail. But yeah, it's so awkward. I hate this. But yeah, so I took a really long time doing this. I should have done it in time lapse, but I thought I wouldn't take so long doing this. But with the camera right there, I got really nervous and I just kept messing up and could not do this correctly. This is why I don't really do tutorials, because it just takes doing art so much longer, and I'm really awkward with situations like this where I'm being recorded, because like I get nervous and I just mess up more. And sorry if I sound weird, it's just my sinuses are messed up again. So yeah, but here is both of them, or at least I'm about to show both of them. I don't know what took me so long to show this. But thanks.